Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen, and I am a dragon witch. Welcome in Belgium in front of my dragon altar, where everything that stands on my dragon altar has a deeper meaning. It tells the story of my dragon's path. My dragon's path is very unique. You cannot copy a dragon's path, and you cannot copy a dragon. They are so different in any way that I cannot say to you how your dragon is going to respond to anything. Because dragons are so unique that I just don't know what to say, how to approach your dragon. But I want to tell you a few tips that I came to know in my dragon's path and connecting with other people on the dragon's path, because there are so many people that are afraid to approach their dragon, afraid to hurt their feelings, afraid that they will go away at one day, afraid that you will hurt their feelings. And I'm not going to lie, that can happen. Dragons can have feelings. They can be disappointed, they can be jealous, they can be sad, they can be angry, they can have all of these emotions. And I'm not going to lie, dragons can have that. But dragons will not go away because you hurt their feelings. They are very loyal, very loyal beings. You cannot imagine, dragons are not humans. Dragons are very loyal to what they love and what they desire, or else they won't be here. They are not here. The first thing actually that I can tell you, dragons approach you first, and then you can approach the dragon once you're ready. The dragon will actually reveal themselves, and then it's up to you how to approach them. The dragon will wait a long time even, because that is also what dragons have, patience, to let you have the time that you reach out for your dragon. When you are finally ready to reach out for your dragon, there might be some things to know about them. Remember, my brothers and sisters, I don't know your dragon, and you don't know my dragon. My dragon by my side is here with me in front of this altar, telling you about the dragons. But there are some things that I can say in general about the dragon that you have to keep in mind how you want to approach your dragon, how you might want to approach your dragon. Dragons, first thing that you need to know is actually that dragons are very proud beings. They are so proud when they come before you. They have this proudness. So don't hurt their feelings. Don't hurt the feelings of your dragon. Dragons have large feelings. So don't say things like, and that is my first tip actually, don't see them as pets. Don't never see them as pets. And that is typically human. That is so much human. And that is something that we cannot help, because we have a dragon soul, but we also have human energy. Human energy, we live as a human, we are among humans, we are raised as humans, so we have also human habits and human ways and human energy. And it's very much typically to say that humans, whenever they see something that is non-human, as inferior to them. When humans actually say the earth or the world, they don't actually mean the world, they mean humans. And that is what I learned on my dragon's path. I mean, I love my dragon so much. And it made me see and feel and connect with animals as well, and with everything that grows, that I don't see humans when they are telling me that the world, I see the world, not humans alone. And that is what some people actually also on the dragon's path make a mistake in once they approach their dragon. You might say, how do you know my dragon? That is something that I learned that is very in common with every dragon, so it seems. That is what they have in general. This brightness, but also that humans make the mistake of approaching the dragon as animals, as inferior, as pets, as nothing more than that. They are not here just to play. Of course, dragons can do that. Dragons can play with you. Dragons can do everything, of course. Sometimes I play with my dragon, sometimes, but I see them not as a pet, not as a plaything, but as an equal. And I approach the dragon as an equal, with the same brightness that a dragon has. But in the beginning, of course, I did not do that. I was below the dragon. Whenever I saw my dragon, I thought that this was God. Even though I didn't know about Tiamat, or I didn't even connect with her yet, my dragon by my side, I thought that this was God. Because I've never felt something like it before. It was so connecting with me that I was confused of what's going on, but it was so perfect and so pure that I was falling down on my knees and I said, I am below you. And a lot of people do the different way. They are above the dragon. Well, actually, all of them are wrong, because my dragon was sick and tired of my behavior, of always going below him. And I say to you, approach your dragon as an equal, not as a pet. The same thing goes for slaves, because that is something that I learned what alchemists wanted to do. There was an ancient spell, a draconic spell, made in Latin. It's, if I remember it right, it was like sum saxum sexorum industrium in quantum in momentum in draconis. Something like from dust came the mountains, rocks, and rocks came the mountains, so became the dragon. So, but alchemists thought it was a way to summon the dragon. Correct, for those who have connection with the dragon. And it came from the heart of the one who wrote it. That is how I learned to do dragon rituals and to summon my dragon. Use your own words. And that is what alchemists didn't understood, because they wanted to use the dragon as some kind of a tool, as some kind of a slave even, because they didn't care about the dragon. When you approach your dragon, you care a lot about your dragon. You don't see them as a pet or a tool. You don't see them as a slave. Simply as that. You don't see them as anything like humans would. Humans would see the dragon as inferior, as a slave, or things like that. That is not how to approach your dragon. And also how you can approach your dragon is simply with gifts. You can give them gifts. You can sing a song for them. You can give some food for them. You can actually do everything. You know, the most important thing you have to know about approaching your dragon is not to force yourself and to be yourself, because that is what your dragon wants to see. Your dragon wants to see you. Your dragon is here for you alone. They are not here for me. They are not here for your parents. They are not here for your friends. They are not here for anyone but you. And that is what the dragon wants to see, you. So, and sometimes, and actually a lot of times, we force ourselves. We, my brothers and sisters, I learned this actually, that we are people with a draconic soul that are so unsure. We are very unsure. We just don't know how to approach our dragons, especially not in the beginning. Once the dragon has shown himself to you, it's up to us to reach out for our dragons. And I know we all want this, but how? How to do so as an equal, as yourself, and that you show your dragon how much you love them, in ways of gifts, but also in other different kind of ways. So be creative when you come in front of your dragon. Tips that I can give you are in general, of course. But of course, your dragon is very specific. There can be dragons that don't mind that you approach them as they are towering above you, like I'm a human and you're just a dragon. Because your dragon might know that you are coming from a human world. As a human, of course, you come a long way, but there can be other dragons that can be very much annoyed with this behavior. This annoyed with the behavior because, like I said, the dragon is a very proud being, very proud spirit, that you don't want to hurt their feelings. And you can hurt their feelings in saying that actually that you are more than them. And that is a very common mistake that sometimes we make, that sometimes a lot of us make. And there are a lot of mistakes that we can do in approaching our dragons. But the thing how to approach your dragon as well that you need to know is to be happy, is to be yourself, is to and that is also once I accepted the dragon, and the dragon came before me, but I accepted my dragon's path. I was happy. And that is something that your dragon can feel. Your dragon can feel you, how your emotions are. You have no secrets for the dragon. So no matter how you force yourself before the dragon will know what your true intentions are. So if you lie for the dragon, that's no matter for them. They know what you're thinking. They have this telepathic way of talking and speaking and listening. So don't be afraid of that your dragon is a stalker. Of course not. But that is how your draconic mind works. A dragon doesn't need to open their mouth to speak with each other. When you are thinking of something in a draconic way, your dragon will understand it. So yeah, how to approach your dragon is also not to be afraid that they will go away one day because you did something wrong. You don't need to be afraid of that. Your dragon will not go away. That is why we shouldn't force ourselves how to come before your dragon and think, oh my goodness, I'm going to anger my dragon, to disappoint my dragon. Possible, that is possible. But dragons are also very loyal, so they will not leave you behind in any way. So you can be as human as possible coming before them. Your dragon will not go away. But your dragon might wants to say, I don't like your human behavior. I don't like how you approach me. They can let you know. And once you know that you have to change that behavior. And that is what you have to do. You have to come before the dragon as who you truly are. And the best way how to come before your dragon is as a dragon. I'm not going to lie. Once I approach my dragon, and I approach my dragon even to this day, I let my human self sleep. As much as I can. The more draconic you are, the more that the dragon can, reach out for you. And that is to your soul, to your draconic soul, my brothers and sisters. So yeah. That is a thing, once you approach your dragon, you should do it in a perfect way. And your dragon is so unique. There is no second one of your dragon. Your dragon is amazing, and I would bow down for your dragon. I would bow down for the soul that you have inside of you, because you are also unique, and also you are very, how can I say it? You are very pure. There is a reason why I thought that God was before me once I saw and felt my dragon by my side. There is a reason for that, because I felt home, I felt perfection, I felt amazing things. And that is once I approached the dragon as an equal and give my dragon gifts and things like that. And just like a connection should be. That is, my brothers and sisters, how you connect with them in a more general way. Because I cannot go into detail, my brothers and sisters. I cannot go into detail how your dragon is. That is something for you to discover, how your dragon is. A dragon can be all the different kind of things. Like they can be quirky, they can be funny, they can do that. They can be very serious, they can be playful at times, they can have all of these features. They are not robots. They are all unique and all great, all amazing beings. And that is actually what we all are. We have the spirit of the dragon. We should understand the dragon, and how you approach them is normally something that you should feel how to approach them. So don't force yourself. How to approach your dragon is a way that you should feel how.